Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. It's gonna be called Chatterbox, where basically I'm just gonna be talking about things that I find interesting. You know, I'm a big basketball fan. The preseason just started, so I want to talk about the NBA. And this topic, I think I should start off with LeBron James, since he's like the most popular player in the NBA right now. Some people GOAT, some people don't believe that he's the GOAT. I personally don't believe that he's the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, he's a very talented ball player, but I think that decisions that he made in his career is what kinds of, what's the word I'm looking for, diminishes all his achievements. Because the way how I see it is that people always saying that we're hating on LeBron because we don't like him and all of this and that. And to be honest with you, LeBron James is a amazing human being. Like, the things that he does off the court to help the community and people who don't have it and things like that, I commend him. I tip my hat off to him. But on a basketball point of view, I think that he just doesn't have that heart, that drive, that killer instinct that we seen people like Jordan, Iverson, and rest in peace to the late Kobe Bryant. That's actually my favorite basketball player growing up, and now I'm a huge fan of Damian Lillard. But yeah, so I think that because LeBron goes from team to team, joining another man's franchise, that he cannot be considered the GOAT. No way, no how. The Kobe, I grew up watching Kobe, and when I saw Kobe, Kobe made you fear him. A lot of these guys in the NBA, they don't fear LeBron, man. They don't fear LeBron at all. Kobe put that fear in your heart. When you see he have the ball, you know what time it is. No one's perfect. He's had games where he ain't show up. Every player does that. It's part of the game. You're gonna have bad games, you're gonna have good games. Don't get me wrong, LeBron James is one of the most efficient, if not the most efficient basketball player there ever is. And I also felt like he has so much potential to be even better than people think he is now. Like, the way how his body is built, as a freak of nature, and the talent and skill that he could have with being built the way how he is, if he had that heart, if he had that killer instinct pumping in his chest like how Kobe and MJ had, LeBron would be the most fully completed player we've ever seen in NBA history. But I don't hate the guy. I'm not a fan of LeBron, but I don't hate the guy. So with that being said, like, I felt like if he had stayed in Cleveland and brought his first championship to Cleveland, he wouldn't be disliked the way how people dislike him now. And also the fact that he joined another man's franchise, Dwayne Wade franchise, Miami Heat, and then he brings along Chris Bosh and all these veteran players. People like to always say, oh, these players are old, they're washed up now. It doesn't matter. They have experience, and sometimes experience is what separates playing a young team in the NBA Finals. It's the experience that gets you out of sticky situation. So you got Shane Battier, Rashard Lewis, Ray Allen, Mike Miller. All of these guys were big time players at one point. in their career. So to say that, oh, the guys is old now, so it don't mean nothing, they can't keep up with the young guys, it's not all the time that speed is going to win the race. We all know that slow and steady win the race sometimes, and it obviously shows multiple times that having veterans on your team is a big help. Same thing when the guy went to Cleveland now. He left Cleveland. That's Kyrie Irving's franchise now. He comes there with Kevin Love and brings some more veterans alongside him. You know, and then it's the same thing with going to Lakers. Join another man franchise, which is Kobe. All of the accomplishment that Kobe has brought to the Lakers. And not only Kobe, because Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers and all the rest of the guys on that team, the Lakers is when you go to the Lakers, it's a lot to carry on your back. Yes, he got a championship with the Lakers, but at what cost? Same thing with bringing Anthony Davis and all these other veterans. Like, I honestly feel that LeBron James has had the most help in his career than any other player in NBA history. And don't get me wrong, everybody needs a second player. No one could win the championship on their own. Everyone needs every Batman needs a Robin. So, but when you have a whole Justice League on your team, it becomes easy. You know, that's why, like, I didn't respect when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. I felt that was a sucker move. You know, and then now with the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie, Harden, and Durant, it's not exciting to me, you know, as a basketball fan. Like, when I play ball, I always wanted to be on the underdog team. Like, I wanted to play against all the best players on one team because I wanted that challenge for myself. Because that's what, even if I lost, it just made me think, and no matter how good I played, it just made me want to do even better. So, with that being said, we don't hate LeBron. We just wish that he would have took another route. And I get it. He did what was best for him. And this is what he wanted to do. He got his championships. Respect to him. I also feel that he's been to the final too many times and lost. And that's not a good look as a so-called GOAT, you know. As we can see, Michael Jordan went to the finals 6 times, and he won all 6 times. Kobe Bryant went to the finals 7 times, and he won 5 times. I believe LeBron went, I think it's about 10 or 11 times, and he only won 4. That's a bad track record, bro. So you can't be the GOAT, and you have so much help on all your teams, and you end up losing, especially to teams that you should have never lost to. You know, but I guess that's just how it is. Yeah, well, if you agree or disagree, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you feel in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning into this video. I'm going to be looking forward to this journey on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and be safe. God bless.